Hey guys, welcome back to Parkitect Disneyland. So this week, as you read by the title of my video, I will be starting work on Space Mountain, a very iconic attraction with Disneyland. So I'll talk about a bit more about that when I get to it. Before I do that, I'm just going to finish off doing some little bits to Star Tours, like that little yellow kind of sign there I just did the frame of. There's actually no sign in it, but I just wanted to have that look of the Star Tours logo that they have. And then I'm just going to put down some of my path covers here just to kind of finish off the front of Star Tours here. Here I'm just putting in like an overflow queue line outside in case there is a long queue. I've seen a video from Tokyo Disneyland where this is an actual thing where the Star Tours queue comes outside the building and they use some of the rails there outside of the actual main building for it. So around the back of the building, I needed to add a sort of facade to kind of cover up the warehouse style building of Star Tours. And so I wanted to try and make something very sci-fi looking and kind of very Tomorrowland looking. Nothing too crazy, very simple, but kind of with a hint of futuristic feel to it. I didn't want to use the in-game sci-fi pieces, because for me, I feel like that was kind of a little bit cheating in a way, and just kind of saying, oh, here's some sci-fi pieces, I'll pop those down and look, it's Tomorrowland. So I'm trying to really just use the standard kind of building pieces, you know, plain walls and things, and trying to put them together in such a way that it says this is a futuristic looking area. So as I always say, I have taken inspiration from many photos in different places or should I just say different Disneylands. And I basically looked up quite a lot of concept art for Tomorrowland. There's quite a lot of different ideas online if you look on Google of concepts, and I've just tried to make them in my own way. So here I'm just kind of using glass. I think glass is very modern looking, and just trying to make it look very nice in a way that it just is pleasing to the eye, but really doesn't really have much of a purpose. So what I wanted to do is kind of create two sides of Tomorrowland. The other side's not built yet. I wanted them to kind of come together and make like a sort of like an entrance pathway, if you will, up to Space Mountain, so that it is the key focus of that kind of street. So this is going to be the right side if you were going to come in and turn to the right, and if you were going to go to the left, you'd come in from the left, and then there'd be this kind of walkway up towards it. So I want to put more colors into Tomorrowland. At the moment it's very grey and white. There is that touch of yellow and a little bit of blue on the front of Star Tours, and there's that slight goldy brown color, but I mean the majority of it all is very white. So as I go along, I will try and add in a few more colors. I'm gonna actually later on in Tomorrowland, there's gonna be like a centerpiece where the people mover is, and I'm gonna try and incorporate some turquoise into that, kind of like quite a dark turquoise, just to add a bit of blue. And also, as I've said before, I will be adding a Tron Rollercoaster. I really wanted to do a Tron ride ever since I saw it at Shanghai Disney and the concept for Walt Disney World in Florida. I really wanted to put a Tron ride into my park, and building that, there will be also like kind of blues in there, some electric blues and neons, to really kind of, you know, put a bit more color and pizzazz into this area of Tomorrowland. So at the moment it is very simple with the colors, but if you just hang on and bear with me, I will add a few more in as I go along. So right here I am actually building kind of stairs up into the front of Space Mountain. I wanted to have like a kind of a diagonal stair going on there, and so I've had to kind of make it myself by using some pieces. So today I'm not going to complete Space Mountain. It is going to be like a 2-video thing. There was a lot to do, mainly with kind of the outside of the actual building, but also with the kind of front and doing all the little details and designs. I don't quite finish it today. I get the main kind of chunk of it done, to be honest, and then kind of the next video will be me kind of putting in the little details into it. So I really wanted Space Mountain to be round. As you know, you can't really make big round things in the game. You can only do quite small ones. So to get around this, I've decided to use a monorail track, and I'm basically going to use a track edit mod to stack them on top of each other until I've reached the desired height. I believe at the moment the track edit mod is no longer working due to the updates in the game. So I did record this before one of the updates that stopped the mod from working. So I don't think this is actually achievable anymore in the game, but I feel like that the track edit mod will be updated as the park is more as the game is more finalized, and so we'll be able to do this again in the future, or maybe there will be big round pieces you can actually use in the future. But at the time I built this was the only kind of solution I could think of. So I'm just going to keep going and stacking up these monorails, and basically that is how I achieved the large round building. I didn't want to have it hexagonal kind of looking, because in my head Space Mountain is round, so I wanted to do it round. But obviously the hard bit for me was the roof, trying to get the roof on there and to go up into like a point in the middle. Now you'll see how I do that later on, but it was very difficult. So I think I'm just going to add a couple more layers on here just to really get the height I want. So now I'm going to go around the inside and just add a black wall. Now, to be honest with you, I don't really know why I tried to put some detail in the inside. I could have really gone all out and really made the inside really cool with stars and planets and scenery. And I knew that I didn't want to do that because no one is ever going to see inside. So I've kind of gone a bit half-hearted on the inside and just kind of put a wall in there so that it's black. And to be honest, I didn't even really need to do that, but I do put a roller coaster in there. It's a very kind of standard kind of family layout. I obviously make the track black, and then I do actually add some like rocks in there and things like that just to try and make it look a bit spacey. But to be honest, I don't really know why I did it, because as I said, no one's going to see it. And it's the same with the station I build. I mean, everything's really simple. And I haven't really gone too crazy with the details, but again, no one's going to see it. But anyway, here I am building the inside of the mountain. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to let you watch me build now the rest of the stuff inside the mountain here. And I'll still come back and talk to you about the roof when I get to building the roof. But enjoy. So that's kind of the inside done, very basic, very simple, but I kind of did something. So now I'm moving on to this roof. Now the roof for me was very difficult because I just didn't know how to make the diagonal and the straight pieces of roof go together to make a kind of spiral cone shape for a point. So I kind of played around with it, all the different shapes, trying to kind of create how I can make the roof kind of go around the curve. And this was like mega trial and error. And I decided that I should just build a quarter, save it as a blueprint, and then kind of place it down around the quarters so that the whole roof comes together. So you're going to see me make 1/4 of the roof here, and then I shall save it. So I have like a general idea on how it's going to go up, and to be honest, I just kind of take each challenge with the roof as it comes along. So I kind of build until I reach a problem, and then I try and figure it out. And yeah, this was not easy, and it took me a very long time. But I get there in the end. I'm not going to complete the roof today. I've basically done the main shell of the roof, but there's going to be some details put on the sides. There's going to be details around the actual exterior walls. Same with in the middle on the very top. There's going to be some things going on. All that will be done in the next episode. But today I'm just going to create basically the shell of the mountain. So as you know with these videos, I do like to add some screenshots at the end of the video. Unfortunately this week I haven't done that because I haven't basically finished what I'm doing in the video, and the screenshots will give away what I've done. So I shall wait till the next episode to show you what I've done in the screenshots. I know that some of you like the screenshots because I can show you what I've done without the fast moving time lapse. So I'm sorry that there's none this week, but there will definitely be some next week. But again, thanks for watching. So give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and again, thanks for watching. It's really been a pleasure to build this, and I'll see you all next time.